As we will go to the tail of the tape, Donaire has the physical advantages, just 24, younger by 7 years, a shade taller than Darchinyan, but he has the reach by 3.5 inches. And at yesterday's weigh-in, Darchinyan 112, Donaire just under the limit. And the notable unified rules for this world title fight: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an accidental headbutt causes a fight to end within 4 rounds, it's a no decision. After 4 rounds, they go to the scorecards. And if a punch causes a cut and the injured fighter can't continue, he loses by TKO. So here at the arena at Harbor Yard in Bridgeport, Connecticut, getting ready for Vic Darchinyan versus Nonito Donaire for the IBF Flyweight Championship. Let's get the formal introductions from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the arena at Harbor Yard in Bridgeport, Connecticut, as we have a big night of World Championship Boxing coming your way, brought to you by Don King Productions and Showtime. Well, fans, at this time we present a world title attraction brought to you in conjunction with Gary Shaw Productions and sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation, President Marion Muhammad, Supervisor Daryl Peoples, along with the International Boxing Organization, President Ed Levine, Supervisor Frank Brunette, and the Connecticut Department of Public Safety. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring the bout from ringside. From Cromwell, Connecticut, Stephen Epstein. From Flushing, New York, John McKay. And from West Suffield, Connecticut, Donald Trella. And our 3rd man in the ring, the referee in charge, hailing from Brooklyn, New York, Eddie Claudio. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing to you first, the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with white trim, fighting out of San Leandro, California, by way of General Santos City, Mindanao in the Philippines. He weighed in at a ready 111 1/2 pounds, with a record of 17 wins and 1 defeat. He has 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the current NABF champion, ranked the #8 IBF world contender. He is known as the Filipino Flash. Introducing Nonito Donaire. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, by way of Vanadzor, Armenia. He weighed in at the flyweight limit of 112 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with 28 wins, no losses, 22 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the 7th defense of his title. Here is the undefeated IBF and IBO flyweight champion of the world, known as the Raging Bull, introducing Vic Darchinyan. Once again, a referee in charge, Eddie Claudio, now to give instructions. 12 rounds of championship boxing scheduled.
Don't gotta wait for the cue.
Bring him on in.
All right, 1 second, 1 second, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's get rolling, let's get rolling. Let's go, baby. Over here, Vic, Nonito. Okay, gentlemen, you receive your instructions in the dressing room. The IBF and IBO Flyweight Championship is on the line. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times, and above all, respect my commands at all times. Let's touch them up, let's get popping.
Let's get poppin', says Eddie Claudio of Brooklyn. Vic Darchinyan, one of the most unique and unorthodox fighters in the world, has never been dropped or hurt or even remotely threatened in the ring. Almost every punch is meant to end the fight or at least break your spirit. His left, dynamite. But In meeting with Nonito Donaire yesterday, he came across as very confident, loose, and incredibly calm. A guy who seemed like he already had the test questions in advance.
Thank you. Back to you, Steve.
Thank you very much, Jim. Boy, he made me nervous. They are two different kinds of fighters. Glenn Donaire, a face-first brawler, and Nonito more of a tactical technician.
And Nonito Donaire has some physical attributes, too, that his brother doesn't have. He's taller, he's got the reach, and he's a little bit bigger. And so all of that is troubling Vic Darchinyan right now.
Darchinyan came in thinking that Nonito was more of a threat, that he was better than Glenn, taking nothing away from Glenn's skills. Round 5 underway, scheduled for 12. IBF flyweight belt on the line. The champion Darchinyan in the black. Struggling a little bit with the challenger in the red, Nonito Donaire. Nice shot to the body there by Donaire.
Exactly, Steve. And the body work Donaire's done over the first 4.5 rounds could pay dividends later in the fight. Donaire thinks he'll own the later rounds. In his last 12-round fight, Donaire against Oscar Andrade won the last 3 rounds dramatically to win that decision. He feels he's going to be the stronger fighter in the later rounds.
And our panel of press row scorers have it as a majority draw after 4 rounds.
I have a 39-37 as Sherman Cain does.
Sherman Cain from the Manchester Journal-Inquirer here in Connecticut. Mark Abrams, 15rounds.com. Jack Overmeyer from Boxing Digest. Coming up to the midway point of round 5.
There's the jab by Nonito Donaire working well. Oh, my!
Look out! Darchinyan down for the first time! Struggling to get to his feet! In terrible shape. It's all over! It's all over! Nonito Donaire has pulled off the monstrous upset in emphatic fashion. Vicious left hand. What a knockout for Nonito Donaire. That may go down as one of the knockouts of the year, if not the knockout of the year.
He's okay.
And now we turn our attention to the safety and health of Vic Darchinyan.
Yeah, the irony here, of course, is after the Victor Burgos fight, in which Burgos was in some serious trouble. We hope that will not be the case for Vic Darchinyan as they work on him and try and make sure he's okay.
What a dramatic moment here in this city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, as the emotions fly, the brothers embrace.
What a night for Nonito Donaire. He set the tone for that a couple rounds earlier by landing those really great counter left hooks. And now, as Vic Darchinyan remains on the canvas, and some of this may be precautionary, we can't speculate, but we would hope it is in any case, just to keep him down. But, well,
they're bringing in the equipment, the stretcher. Boy, you hit it right on the head. The irony, just like they brought it in for Victor Burgos back in March. Nonito Donaire avenging his brother's loss in dramatic fashion.
Several rounds earlier, Donaire had started to land the counter left hand, and here it would come in dramatic fashion. Again, lunging in Darchinyan as he has, not concerned about defense. You have to admire the courage of Darchinyan and the will. As hurt as he was, trying desperately to get up and continue. And clearly we know he was hurt, and you see there just not doing well. And from above, we get a chance to see how well that left hook landed. It was just a perfect counter left hook by Nonito Donaire. And, you know, we talked about how the left hook had been successful early in the fight and really was the surprise weapon tonight. We would have expected the right hand to be more of a weapon for Donaire, and it put an end to Vic Darchinyan's invincibility, that's for sure, and, of course, his undefeated streak. And as he lunges in, you'll see the right hand very low for Darchinyan, keeps it very low, walks into a left hook, and that unalterably changed this fight and ended it.
Nonito Donaire coming down from super flyweight to meet Vic Darchinyan. And Darchinyan, thank goodness, is okay.
Hey, happens to everyone, doesn't matter.
Guys, let me take him for a walk. Let me walk him around.
Let's get the official word from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 38 seconds in round number 5. Our referee in charge, Eddie Claudio, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout and the new IBF and IBO flyweight champion of the world, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Big upset. Nonito Donaire defends his family's honor. Pulls off the huge surprise by dethroning Vic Darchinyan. Redemption for his brother's loss. Nonito hands Darchinyan his first defeat in 29 fights.